Hi, my Libra friends. Welcome to my channel, the Angel Intuitive channel. And this is for September for Libra, September 2018. And we just saw that card, so we're going to pull it. And we're doing something a little teeny bit different here. We are doing 3 different decks. And so this right here is the outcome and the overall feeling of the general love reading. This is for singles, people getting out of relationships, singles. And we're going to get started. I had a couple other things I was going to say, but I am going to start a probably, I'm not sure how often I'll do it, but maybe once a week or something. I'm going to do a blog, not a blog, but it's going to be like I'm going to do a question from any of my clients or any of the people who listen to me, and then I'll answer it. People have had questions for me, like, how did you get started doing this? Tell me about soulmates. Tell me about twin flames. Tell me about blah, 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 blah. I am a medium also. I also obviously interpret angel messages. And I also can channel the Council of 12. I call them my senior light posse, but that's what they are, the Council of 12, or the Round Table of 12, some people call it. Esther Hicks calls it Abraham. But anyway, she calls it Source, but that's what I call it, the light posse. So, the senior light posse. And I will answer your question. I'll ask them the question, and then they'll answer it because I channel them. Just like I channel angels to give you your monthly or whatever. For me, it tends to be whenever you open this video and look at it, that's when the energies start. So, but I just put a date on it so that when we look back, we know when it is. Okay, and for those questions, or if you want a reading, look below, and that's my email. And so let's go back to this. This is, we have Free Yourself and Religious Factors. Okay, Libra, let me listen for a second here. What do the angels say? They're saying, again, this is just a love reading. It's a general love reading. General energies for love, okay? And sometimes I'm curious when cards come up that are clearly, you have a ton of cards that have nothing to do normally with love. But this is the romance angels, so this does have to do with love. For yourself is kind of, what they're saying is, if you're single, you don't really need to free yourself from anybody because you don't have anybody. Because you're single, that's why you're listening. If you're listening and you're not single, this would be for a single person because that's who I read for. And the angels know that's who I'm reading for. So they're saying free yourself from the past is what they're saying here. You're letting your past dictate your present and your future. So what they're telling you is you need to get over it. Basically, that's what I heard them say. You need to get over what's happened in the past. They don't they're not trying to be blasé about what happened to you, of course, because it's general. So I don't know what happened to everybody. I can feel some energy though from you, and some people who had breakups, they have been pretty devastating to you. All kinds of stuff. There's generally, like if you've been married, then there's like a, like they say, crap rolls downhill. There's like a domino effect of, it's not just you or someone else breaking up. There's this and that and this and that all have to be handled. So they're saying go into meditation, write stuff down, and try and come to terms with the fact that see if you can find a lesson in it. Now, if someone like cheated on you and, I can't go into every scenario. Well, let's say just a bunch of stuff happened. You obviously, the lesson is going to be very tough to see. But one thing you can learn, so I tell everybody, if you can't learn any lessons, you'll learn what kind of person you don't want the next time, right? So everybody has to take with this from what they want and then leave the rest. But this is the general outcome of this. So that's what they're going to be telling you. This is all right here is more detail for things. And then also this religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So let me hear for a second what the angels want to say about that. Let's see. They're saying that a little bit for somebody or maybe a number of you, but I'm getting the energy of they were disappointed that the person that they were with wouldn't grow with them spiritually. So, you had grown from when they met you, and you studied different this and studied different that, and you became more trusting of the unseen, like you're more trusting of the angels, more trusting of that there is a way to manifest, and more trusting of this. And the person that you were with, they didn't want to keep up. They had no interest in keeping up. Let's just put it that way. So that's the outcome and the overall of this. So let's get into detail and find out what the heck that all means. Okay. So again, this is for Libra, September 2018. But the energies start when you turn it on. So we have a bunch of cards here, and we'll go through them pretty swiftly. I'm going to try not make this as long as I've made some of the others. But we have a lot of energy that's coming to us right now. We have a lot of scattered, scary energy coming to us with all the eclipses. A lot of craziness because the full moons do that. And right now we have energy, just energy. It's really good for manifesting. And I have a ton of cards here that they're the autumn cards from the fairy deck, but they're basically the pentacles in a tarot deck. We have the ace, which means you're going to have a windfall. Woohoo! So let's put this into the love boat, okay? Because this is not just a general reading, it's a love reading. And so this means what they're showing here, the Ace of Autumn and the Ace of Pentacles, means you're going to be able to manifest a new person coming in. So that's for sure a new person coming in, okay? Because this is all about love. Now, it is about money. The person coming in probably has money. Libra. Again, this is for male, female, female, and male, female. And then after that is the King of Autumn. So you have both the Ace and the King of Autumn. The King of Autumn, it's just that the person coming in is kind. They're going to be fair. They're going to be compassionate. They're probably coming in, and they probably will be more spiritual than whoever you got, whoever left, whoever you broke up with, or whoever left, or whoever. What's the word I'm looking for? Your past relationship. Okay, so you have someone probably that has money, most likely. Again, this is general, but you probably have money. Probably going to come in. They're compassionate, fair, charismatic. They're not going to be afraid to take charge. And then we have the 4, which is the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles always means, like, if you have a windfall of something, you should help other people. Do something for someone less fortunate. That, to me, the angels are telling me that person coming in is going to be probably someone who is interested in things like, helping the poor. That doesn't necessarily mean that they go to the soup kitchen every week. They might be one of these people that goes by, and there might be somebody, on the street, wherever you live. It depends. If you live rural, of course, this won't apply. But if you live in the city, then this definitely applies. City, suburbs that are sort of city-ish, that would apply. But if you live in the regular suburbs, this won't apply. But anyway, the point is, sometimes they don't have to be someone who, volunteers at a soup kitchen. They might be someone who puts money in someone standing on the corner that is asking for money. Okay? Or they might be someone who at the grocery store, if there's like a coupon that they can give to like a, we're coming into the holidays pretty soon, and they have, you can buy someone a bag of groceries or whatever. That might be them. Okay, so either that or. So that sounds like a really great, nice person coming in. So for sure someone's going to come in. So you need to free yourself of what happened before, the baggage. And if you can't, just go out with the idea of, I'm going to enjoy this time with myself or with other people, whether I meet someone or not. I'm going to meet someone nice, and that's that affirmative. And again, one of the ways that you want to manifest is you want to raise your vibration by being honest, by being true to yourself, by following the path that you know that you want to follow, which means following your joy. So go out and do something that really causes you a lot of joy and happiness, and try and just put that out of your head, what has happened before. Even if you get done with whatever you're doing and it comes right back to you, that's okay. Because each time you go out and you do something, it keeps you from not wallowing in it, but it keeps you from putting too much attention on it. And you always want to put attention on where you want to go, not where you've been. And that's why I don't really read past too much. Sometimes things come up there in the past, but most of it is going to be future, And again, this can be for September, October. A lot of my readings seem to be that they're going to happen within this year before New Year's. But it can be a year away depending on where you are with this. Okay? Like I said, the person coming in probably is going to be a bit spiritual. And that's what you wanted before in a mate. So look for that. Okay? In a mate. The next cards we have are the World. That's a pretty cool card. See the fairy? The World is one of the best cards because that means like the world is you can manifest. So let's put this right back over here with this. And here's the Moon. And I know everybody who reads tarot reads it different. Some people think it's a cheating card. Some people think it's the hiding card. Okay, and I say this each time, but I will say it again. For the angels, when I channel the angels, they always think the moon, always assume that the moon illuminates stuff. Okay, so what was once hidden is now illuminated, just like the moon. There's nothing hidden. When it's dark outside, there's lots of it hidden. But when you put a full moon on it, it's like a spotlight. It's day during the night. So what they want you to know with this moon, the reason the moon is coming out, when they're telling me, this kind of goes with this free yourself type thing and this spirituality stuff. They want you, first of all, they're saying because of the moon, what they want you to be is open to the person's spirituality. They want you to be open to someone else's point of view if it isn't exactly like yours. Come to a compromise. That's what they want you to do. Okay? Because you know that whoever you've left in your past, that they didn't keep up with you. They didn't study and they didn't want to learn things. Not that you guys are great, big, huge at that either, but you are learning things, like it or not, basically for Libra. And they're saying here, that's what you wanted in the past. So look for that in a mate. Ask them questions about it. And the moon that's actually what they're saying. They're saying, ask questions. Okay, I'm going to put this over here with this. Because what the angels are asking you to do is they're asking you to ask questions of this person. Are you going to scare someone away by asking them questions, too many questions? No. If you do, they weren't the right person. You want to know things. Ask them things. You don't have to be like writing a book or, interviewing them, which you certainly could, but that's not a whole lot of fun. But you are a fun, charismatic. You love to go out and meet people. You can meet anybody. Most Libras can sell, ice cream cones in Minnesota in the middle of February. Basically, that means it's freezing. It's 40 below zero. And you're still selling ice cream because you're that charismatic. So, ask them questions. I know you guys like to have fun and you really don't want to get down to brass tacks and you just want it to be easy and it should be easy and it should flow. Yes, all of those things. But when you first meet them, you have to talk to them. You love to talk to them. Remember the answers. Listen and remember the answers. So when you ask them a question, don't be waiting wait for the answer and see how they answer it, because that's going to give you a lot of information, okay? But you guys are very charismatic. You have no problem meeting people. It's just you want to meet the person that is going to be right for you so that you can fall in love and stay in love, okay? All right, so the next card we have just jumped out at us, and this is a 5 of Cups. Everybody hates getting this card. Let me find out what they're saying about this. Okay, they're saying this goes with the free yourself part. They're saying that if you're sitting there and you feel like you're out in the cold, you're missing the point. You're missing what's coming to you. Okay? True love comes to you when you put your mind on the feeling of what that's going to feel like. And every day, think of yourself in maybe a different scenario. Make it a game every morning when you wake up. You want to wake up and you want to have a good attitude. Not that it's all that we all do, because a lot of people don't, which is sad, but that's just life. But maybe every morning when you wake up, do your crabby thing to yourself. Oh God, I got to get up and do whatever. Let that go and then lay there a minute and then close your eyes and make up a scenario. What does the perfect partner, male or female, feel like? So what does that look like? That feeling of being in love and being understood and being someone who's not going to come in and out of your life, jump in and out of your life, all those kind of things. Okay? Now we're going to shuffle. This is the Crystal Visions deck. We're going to see, let's see. Let me see what, this is pretty straightforward. This is pretty straightforward. Is there anything else, angels, there's one, that you want to tell us? How about that? We'll just be real general. Anything else that you want to tell us? Sorry, that was a little loud. Okay, angels. Ugh. Well, this one was a good one. I have the King of Cups, which is a love one. So this is just reinforcing the Ace of Autumn, that the person is definitely going to come in. This is like this card is like this is almost like the soulmate card. So someone significant is going to come into your life. They're either from a past life or they're from this past, but it's not like an ex-boyfriend. Most of this feeling for this is, I can feel from, and what the angels are saying is this is new love. This is a breath of fresh air love. So this is a new love. Okay? This is the Four of Swords. So whatever, again, they keep throwing these out to us. Free yourself. The Four of Swords is about putting down all the swords. She's got one in her hand, but she's dropping them. She's done. She gives up. She's like laying in the snow. I give up. Because the Four of Swords is also like, swords are usually winter. So she gives up. That's good. They want you to give up. They want you to give up the control. Just do meditations and picture who you want to be with. Don't picture the hair color, the skin color, the height, the body, picture what do they make you feel like? Do you want them to love you, obviously? So what does that feel like for you? You want an equal relationship. So, yeah. So that's great. You guys have someone for sure coming in. Like I said, I feel like a lot of the signs are starting to come together with, let's just say the divine partner, okay? Some people get hung up on the soulmate thing and, do we have more than one soulmate? Is this person right? Is this person right? Is there such thing as a twin flame? I think if we call them the divine partner, that means that they are someone that is destined for you. Okay? So you came into before you were born. This is what you had an agreement with your soul family, your soul people around you, that's someone that was going to come in and be very, very significant in your life. Okay? Romantically. Okay? So that's not a friendship. I don't know if you can see these or not very well. But anyway, anything else, angels? Is there anything else you want to tell Libra? This was pretty good. This was a pretty good reading. Hopefully nothing else flies out. Sometimes you don't want to keep shuffling because the bad cards come out. No, I'm just kidding. I've had bad come out many, many times, and they're just past, and they're just basically reminders telling you need to, I don't know. Here's some cards. I think, okay. So they're saying no, I pulled them out of the deck. Okay. Because we don't really want repeat messages. Let's see. Throw one out or have one stand up for me, please, angels. Libra, September 2018, please. Okay, this one looks like it wants to come out. Okay, this is a religious card again. Okay, so again, they're telling me with this card, this is a major arcana. Okay, so what they're telling me with the Hierophant again is that this is in the Crystal Clear Tarot. What they're telling me is that you do need to make sure that when you meet the person, that you know that you need to be open-minded in the religious realm. Somebody, they're actually talking to a small amount of people on this channel, but somebody's energy they are addressing. So they're saying, you know, you might have been brought up a certain way. You might think that this is the only way to be, is like this. Trust me, you would not be born into a world that has not just the Bible, but the Quran and this book and that book. I mean, every religion, and, you know, Wiccans have a book, you know, of course, you know, the Bible is, the King James is like Baptist. There's another kind of Bible that Catholics use. There is a Bible that, you know, there's like a book, dogma book for the Jehovah's Witness. There is a book for the Book of Mormons. There is the, you know what, everybody's different. So if you're stuck on one thing, you might miss a really great person because you won't open your mind. You know, spirituality can include religion. A lot of times religion can't include spirituality, but there's more going on to the world that is in the Bible. So if you want to study, maybe if you're having a hard time with this, maybe take some college courses. You know, I went to a Catholic college, but it certainly wasn't just for Catholics, because one of the things, it was a female college, and for only females. Males could go there, they just couldn't graduate from there. But, and actually my, well, I won't go into that. But what they taught me I already knew, but what they did teach me at the school was that you have to be able to look at other religions and have an open mind about it. You can't just be like, okay, well, I'm Catholic, and if you're not Catholic, I don't want to associate with you, because that is the wrong, that's not a unity thinking. Catholic, even Catholicism, some of the religions, they only associate with people from their religion. That is when, that's what starts wars. You're not our religion. So we're going to take out our guns and shoot you and kill you because you're not our religion. That's the same thing that happened in Christianity. First you were killed because you were a Christian. Then you were killed if you weren't a Christian in England and places like that. But, you know, I channel a lot of people, and one of the people that I channel, I can channel certain beings, and of course I channel the angels. Have I ever channeled Buddha? No. Have I ever channeled a few people that are the India from India, not the American Indians, but the India? They're significant. I don't know what they're called, but you know, like they're ascended masters. No, I haven't. I mean, I could if I wanted to, because that's what I do. But I don't. I haven't. I could. So, you know, if you want a reading and you're, you know, from India or Trinidad or somewhere, you know, that's prevalent, you can just let me know who that person is that you follow, and I can ask them to come in. So, yeah, that does work like that. That's how this works. I channel. So, and again, I wanted to tell you, this one person actually brought this up to me, not someone that was, someone I work with. I don't channel through me. So I channel and I just regurgitate what they tell me. So they're over here or up here, or over there, or wherever. Generally, they're on my right side. I don't see them. They're not little people here. but their energy is here. Okay, it's always here. It might be up a little bit, but it's over here. Um, but nothing goes through me. I do not do, when I'm a medium, I do not take the energy of the person who has passed over and let them use my body. I don't. I can channel them just like I channel angels, just like I channel the light posse or the council. I can channel all kinds of things, but they don't. It doesn't go through me because I am an entity unto myself, and then that is all separate. Okay, so that their energy comes out. I put it in my head, and it comes out my mouth. But nothing. I don't let them. Like if anybody's older and they saw Ghost, if you haven't ever seen it, go see it or get it from wherever you can because it's hilarious. But in the old days, I think that mediums did. That's how they used to do it. Like Whoopi, he came into Whoopi so that she would have to listen. Whoopi Goldberg was the medium in that show or in that movie. Anyway, he like pushed himself inside her body because she was not paying attention. I don't do it that way. There are mediums who do that. They say, get out of the way, let them come through, let them use your body. No. I've been told not to do that by the angels and the Ascended Masters and Jesus, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, who is obvious, is Jesus' wife. So I don't do it. Anyway, so that's what they want you to know. So this Hierophant, again, is the last card that came out, and I think we're going to close up this reading pretty quick. But he is here to say to some of you, and maybe a number of you that are watching Libras, you need to open your mind. Open your mind. That opens it up to a brand new person coming in. You want love, but you don't want to be a dictator to that love person that comes in. So ask a lot of questions. Give up this fight or flight that you have. Try and leave control of it. Ask questions so everything's illuminated. That's what my hair looks like on a really, really bad day. All frizzy like that. I have curly hair. And some days, if I haven't put enough product in my hair, that's what it looks like. I always have to laugh at that card. Anyway, so that's what they're saying. Really, really good reading. You have the King of Cups. Basically, in this love reading, you have the Ace of Autumn, which means they'll probably come in with money because there's the Ace of Pentacles there. And then you have the World and the King. Okay? And, I forgot though, you have this person who's really giving. So you have a compassionate, charismatic, giving person that is going to come in with their own cash, and they're going to treat you respectfully, they're going to treat you right, and then you can manifest them. So there you go. That's a really good reading, Libra, for September. And again, if you subscribe and then hit the bell, don't forget, if you have any questions about any of this stuff, or you have a question about, mostly questions about, spirituality, how does this work, how does that work, my email is below. So ask me a question and I might read it on my channel. And if you want a private reading, you can also email me your specifics, what you're looking for, and then I email you back. All right, I love you guys. Thank you, Libra, for checking me out. And don't forget to tell your friends if they have questions. Certainly, they can tell you what to write, and then you guys could watch it together. See what I will be channeling the angels and the light posse to get the answers. Okay? Love you guys. Have a great, great September.